All right, here we go. And I just totally lost. Anybody see what I just did with my packet? Anybody have my packet in front of them there? It's a good start today. There you go. Thank you, sir. All right, good news, guys. No more zeros and ones for you. No more zeros and ones. No unit test either, so you won't see them again. All right, you're not going to see them again. All we have is 2 more sections left, and then it's test Tuesday, quiz Tuesday. All right, on these 2 sections, what I go over today and what you'll watch the video on Friday. All right, we're going to add them, we're going to subtract them, and we're going to multiply now. That's all we have left. All right, not actual rows and columns, but this matrix plus this matrix. This matrix times 5. That's what we're doing now over the next couple days. All right. First thing is I got to show you guys is how to name a matrix. All right. You can name it with a capital letter or this little symbol, these little symbols here with the A, the I, the J. I'll talk about that in a second. All right. First thing, how do I name a row? How do I name a matrix? Row by column. Row by column. How many rows it has by how many columns it has. That's referred to as the order. All right, so question A here asks for what's the order of this matrix. How many rows does it have? That matrix I gave you in number 1, how many rows does it have? 2. And how many columns does it have? 3. So this is a 2 by 3 matrix. Okay, 2 by 3. You always go row by the columns. And then in part B, they do the different notation. They say, hey, identify what A, and then they have a 2 separated with a 3. Row, column. So everyone take a look at that matrix right now. Row 2, column 3. What number is in that position? Row 2, column 3. Row 2, column 3. Negative 1/5. Everyone good so far? What about 1, 2? What's in that spot? Row 1, column 2. That's a 2. Yep. All good. Any issues there? Row, the biggest thing, row first, column second. All right, row first, column second. All right. 2 matrices are equal to each other. What's in their corresponding spots in each one are equal. All right. I'm telling you both matrices are equal. So what's in their corresponding spot? So row 1, column 1 should be the same number as row 1, column 1 in the other matrix. So what's your value of X here? 4, not a big deal, right? How do you find the value of Y? You have 2Y, and what's that equal to in the corresponding matrix? What's in its spot? 12, so Y equals 6. This isn't too bad. And then what do you got for me for Z? 3. So when they're equal to each other, their corresponding spots are equal. Am I going too fast? You're all good. All right, perfect. How do you think I add 2 matrices? Add their corresponding spots to make one new one. Add their corresponding spots. So what are you going to add to 0? Negative 2. So in the first spot here, we'll go negative 2. You got 5 plus 3. All right, 3 plus 5. This is not a big deal. Negative 2 plus 7, 5. 6 plus negative 9. Oh, why did I write negative 9 again? 1. Okay, but I got it. Negative 8 plus 6, negative 2. So there's my new matrix, all right? Only thing I'm going to warn you about when you subtract now is the double negatives. Watch, ready? It happens right away. Negative 6 minus a negative 5. Not 11 or negative 11. Negative. We are right there. Back in your old double negative days. Use your darn calculator if you have to. 7 minus 6. 2 minus 0. What do we got here? Negative 3 minus a negative 4. 1, yep. Whew, this is a relief, by the way, huh? No more zeros. Which, by the way, as much as you whined about it, I haven't graded period 8s yet, but everyone who took it in class yesterday, everyone got that 3x3 correct, the 3-bagger correct. Everybody. All right, so stop whining about it, all right? I think you guys I don't think you have enough confidence. I don't think you're confident as you should be. All right. Any adding, subtracting, all good? Let's multiply by a number now. Multiply my matrix A by 4. How do you do that? What do you think? Multiply every position by 4. All right, so now A becomes 4A. So 4A will be equal to, what's my new matrix? I got 8, negative 12, 20, and 0. All right, let's have a little fun now. I know we're already having fun. Negative 5B. And number 4, negative 5B. Negative 10. It's down below there. Negative 25. 15. Don't think you're getting me again. And 30. Ooh, how about B, huh? 2A plus 3B. What do you do first, multiply or add? What's your order of operations? Always told you. Multiply, so here you go. Part B. Here's what I'm going to do, 2A and then 3B, and we're going to add those suckers together. All right, ready? 2A, what's my new matrix for 2A? Negative 2, 6, 8, 0. Plus, how about 3B? 6, 15, negative 9, and negative 18. Now add them together. Final matrix, what do you got for me? First spot, first row, first column. 4. Second row, first column. 21. Row 1, column 2. 1. Yep, watch your mouths. Row 2, column 2. Yeah. What do you think, Trent? Yeah. Yep. You taking tips from Declan over there with that little crusty stash you're trying to grow? Don't worry, you'll go in the roaster too. All right, everyone's part of it. All right, everyone's part of it. It's all right, Trent. Still a good kid though. I like it. Good. You keeping that hair good too. Any issues yet? We good? Sorry, crustashes just stand out to me. All right. Any issues? Okay, I got one more. And that is solving an equation now. Solve for x. So here's just so you know what we're about to do. What matrix could you put in there that when I multiply by 2 and then I add matrix A to it, I get matrix B? So I need to come up with some matrix that's got 4 numbers in it that when I multiply it by 2 and then add A to it, I get B. And you're like, am I just going to start picking random numbers? No, you're not. What you're going to do here is, before you even touch the matrix, solve it for x. Solve that equation for x right now. Help me out. Go ahead. What's the first move? Subtract A. So you have 2x equals B minus A. Next move. Divide by 2. But we haven't talked about division. We've only talked about multiplication. Well, anybody know how I can rewrite this? 1/2 B minus A. All right, 1/2 B minus A. So all we're going to do, we're going to take B minus A, and then at the end, we're going to take that matrix and multiply by 1/2. Okay, so solve the equation before you touch the matrix. So here we go. Let's do B minus A. So this will be B minus A right here. All right, what do you got for me? Be careful, you're going backwards here. What's the first entry? -7. Whoa, boy, here we go, cripe. I don't know, where you want to go? Use your big boy words. Row 1, column 2. Row 1, column 2. What do I have there? 5 minus a -5, so 5 plus 5. We got a 10 spot. 9 minus 0. And 1 minus 2. And I still have to multiply that by 1/2. Yep. So here we go. Here's matrix X. Go ahead and multiply everything by 1/2. -3.5. You can leave it as -7/2 if you prefer. Down here, -4.5. This is an easy one here. 10 times 1/2. God, I hate that so much. God, my blood boils. And it came from him again. I just want to snap for no reason right now. Just start throwing and tipping things over. And then here, -0.5. Oh, good. He's just taking pleasure in that. Yeah. All right, last one. And then you can get back to your ones and zeros if you need to show me. 4A plus 3B. What do I have to do first? Get X by itself. Don't touch the matrices. Divide by -2, AKA. All right, so X is going to, we got a lot of work here to do. -1/2, but first I need to multiply matrix A by 4 and add it to matrix B times 3. All right, so here we go. Let's do 4A. Okay, take our time. 4A, -12, 8, 20. -28, -36, and 0. Add that to 3A. Take your time. See, I'm rattled now. I feel exactly. Regroup. We're good. -15, 0, 9, -3, 0, -12. Add them up. Oh boy. -27, 8, 29. -31, -36, -12. And then multiply all those by -1/2, remember? Oh boy, here we go. That's positive 13.5. 4. Thanks, Grace. Negative 14.5. Why am I even trying? I just yell out the answers. 15.5. These odd numbers. 18. Positive 6. Whew.
Not a bump.
I know. Anything else? Good, Matt? Am I good? I should just check with you, right? The wizard back there. Other questions? All right, that's all I got. And tomorrow's classwork should be pretty easy if you're here. All right, if you want to keep working on your 3 and 4 baggers to show me, go ahead.